And this is where, at the end of the victory, one of the guys I mentioned earlier, General Henry Knox, he was the guy in charge of the crossing where Washington was. General Henry Knox wrote about what happened at Trenton that night. Here's part of his explanation. He said, the hurry, fright, and confusion of the enemy was not unlike that which will be when the last trump will sound. Right? Caught him totally by surprise. He continued, Providence seemed to have smiled upon every part of this enterprise. It was clear to everybody that God had helped them in what they were doing. And this notion of God's providence in the Revolution became so clear in 1778. This is still early in the Revolution. In 1778, Washington wrote one of the other generals, General Thomas Nelson, a letter. Thomas Nelson was a signer of the Declaration from Virginia. Then he became part of the Virginia military. Then he was a general in the colonial army. But one of the things Washington wrote in his letter to Thomas Nelson, he said, the hand of providence has been so conspicuous in all this that he must be worse than an infidel that lacks faith and more than wicked that has not gratitude enough to acknowledge his obligations.